And we're live. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. Um, yeah, welcome back to our first stream of the year. Um, Starting it off with a D&D stream. As a lot of you noticed, we are doing our new campaign. Jonathan over here is going to be DMing. But let me look at our little stats here. We are at 69 followers.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. That'd be
Nice.
quick.
Uh, so, thank you, Black Magic Woman, for being our 69th follower.
Ooh, I love
Cool
that
name,
name.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start it off here. Jonathan, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Thank you very much, Dan. So, like you just said, I am the DM for this game, and you guys already know who's playing. So, without further ado, let's get started. Uh, Around the giant table, the mood is tense. The smell of ozone and sulfur swirl as two of the assembled creatures stand, teeth and arms bared, claws and blades out. Want to say that again? The Crimson Dragon whispers menacingly, cowboy hat casting a shadow over his face, his one good eye glowing red, dangerous, at his Azul foe. A blue skinned giant with sapphire scales and a humongous glaive held at the ready responds, your armies are decimated. Signing the treaty will be the only way to save yourself from my warriors. Now that your master has turned tail. The temperature suddenly raises in the room and lightning curls. Enough! The gargantuan sylvan creature shouts. This is the energy that got us to this point in the first place. All in favor raise a hand or claw and sign the accord. Slowly, all assembled around the table raise their hands. Welcome to the United States of Draconia, a land of laws but not much order. This took place 1,000 years ago, but that's not where our story starts. Our story starts in a much smaller and less innocuous place. It starts in a saloon. It starts in a town. In this saloon, we have assembled people kind of sitting around the saloon. The mood is similarly but less dramatically tense. Uh, and you see a Gith Zerai person with very loose fitted clothes, a blue kind of like shawl with no sleeves, holding a crossbow forward at a man behind the bar. The mood in the room is tense. Everyone's kind of looking around, kind of itching for their triggers, and the Githzerai looks around and says, "Give me all the money behind the bar, or I'm gonna put a arrow right in your forehead. See if I'm playing." As he's saying this, a very large Goliath is walking around with a bag around the bar looking to take the contents of everybody around. Everybody roll initiative.
Jeez.
Right off the bat, okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I'm rolling real dice.
Yeah,
Yay!
baby. Yeah, we're rolling real dice if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, obviously.
I don't have that
Which-
prepared, so.
Yeah, I've been waiting so long to use this metal set.
Hell
Where
yeah.
are
Can we
my
share
dice?
the dice tray?
Oh, there they
Can
are.
we share the dice tray?
Nah, that's fine. I'll use this.
All right.
Shit. I'm so unprepared for this. I forgot about real dice.
I don't
It's
get
all
advantage
good.
on initiative rolls anymore. It's so sad.
Good start. Good start.
It is all good. It is all good. But let me know what you guys got whenever you're finished. I'll go around the horn, but just do your initiative. I'm gonna roll some real quick.
What board are we on in Tailspire?
We should be on the saloon. I will
Boards?
summon you to this
Shit.
place.
See
Ah.
here.
I haven't used Tailspire in so long.
Oh,
Ooh,
sick.
look at it.
Oh,
Are you guys
oh
seeing
goodness.
what I'm seeing?
Saloon.
I am seeing a saloon, yeah.
Different type of saloon.
Hell yeah, exactly. Not the saloon that we have grown to hate and fear. All right. Let's see. Oh, and let me describe the location while we're there. So this is a very dusty, middle nowhere kind of bar. A lot of the patrons are kind of weary, road weary, and kind of just not really hoping not to get robbed today, pretty much. There's a stage where there was a dancer doing a show for a pretty long time before this happened. And there are patrons in the bar, and everyone looks tense, but a lot of people look kind of like resigned to like, oh, this shit's happening again, kind of like situation. And this Goliath is walking around, looking for cash from everybody. All right, what do we get? Let's start with Zach.
I got a 14.
14. Okay. Megan, how about you?
17.
17. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. Chris, how about you?
Starting the campaign strong with a 5.
All right. And Dan, what about you?
11.
11. All right, great. Okay, so with that, Megan, you're actually first. So the barbarian hasn't quite gotten to you yet. They're kind of working their way around the room. It's clear that they're pretty much taking everything but the clothes on your back from all the patrons in this bar. If you don't mind describing your character and then telling us what you plan on doing about this robbery afterwards.
Yeah, okay. So I'm a pallid elf. I have super pale skin, black eyes. I have like long white hair and it's like shaved on one side. Standard leather armor. Pretty short for an elf. I'm like 5 feet even, because pallid elves are pretty short for elves. I've got a pistol at my hip. And I'm chilling in a booth with somebody who will be described later. So just I guess general setup. Where are they in relation, like, to me?
Okay, so the Gitsurai is standing directly in front of the bar, holding a crossbow to this bartender who's looking. You ever seen like those videos of like the hood, you know, liquor store owner? It's just like, well, we're getting robbed again, kind of like thing. Like I'm not even scared. I'm more annoyed than anything else. Uh, and he's a human, kind of heavy set, bald man with a really curly mustache. Kind of got an apron on, kind of barrel chested, and clearly like annoyed. But yeah, so he's there. The bard is dancing, well, not dancing anymore, but kind of slowly kind of shimmying away off the stage. You can actually put yourself anywhere in the bar that you would want to have been. The only people in the bar are you guys. Well, that's not true. There are other people in the bar, but no one of consequence. Other than who's on the list. And I think I have enough tokens for all of you all, but let me just make sure.
Yeah, I don't think we can see inside
Yeah.
the structure unless
You
we
can't
get assigned
see in-
to models.
Oh,
Correct.
okay. Yeah. Megan, your character, what do you think you would be doing in this moment?
So this guy right here is the guy like collecting up
Mm-hmm.
items, right?
Exactly, yeah.
I'm gonna start clapping. I'm gonna be like, "Woo, this is a really good show, but I don't know if it's worth everything I have. You guys gotta step it up a little bit, and I want to throw 1 copper at it."
Just throw one.
The people who are robbing this bar are kind of like taken aback a little bit, and the gith at the bar and says, looks over and says like, "This is no motherfucking game. Don't fuck with the sweet Susies, baby." And he's trying to like intimidate you to put your stuff in the bag. But he has the Goliath hasn't gotten to you yet. He's just trying to kind of control the room in a way. So you're pretty much just holding for now.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
if they show direct aggression or try and like take my shit from me, if you'll let me, I guess I'll hold an attack. But
Yeah, for sure.
I gave him a copper. It's a lackluster performance.
Hold a self-defense action. Copy that. We love that. So next is actually a tie. So we're going to go with the person holding the bag. And Zach, would you mind describing your character and what you do when this man is walking up to you with his bag open, waiting for you to give him your stuff?
Sure. So, does everyone have a bag except for the Gith? So this robotic fellow next to us also has a bag.
No, there's one bag, but everyone else is kind of just like, weapons out, waiting for somebody to do something stupid kind of thing,
Okay. Just backtracking a little bit. What was your character's name, Megan?
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn. Okay. My character he's sort of picked up. He's leaning back on his chair. He's got one foot up on the other chair. He's a human. He's sort of ruggedly handsome. He's got a perpetual 5 o'clock shadow. He's got a cowboy hat that is always tilted over his eyes like a spaghetti western. He's got a plaid yellow shirt and blue jeans and brown leather boots. His hat is also brown leather. For those of you who catch the reference, he's not wearing the cow leather vest at this moment. It's something he may acquire later in life. but instead he's got a bandolier with bullets in it, and on his hip he's got a leather belt with a pistol, and
Is there a
He's
snake
sort of-
in his boot?
no, but curled around his boot is a drake, is a red drake.
There's no drake in my
it's-
boot.
There's a drake in my boot. That's great. Its name is Rex, and it's sort of curled up. It's got it's got scales, but they're like the hackles version of scales is up, and it's sort of growling at the individual closest to us. And I take a swig, finish the last of my beer that I was undoubtedly drinking, and look over at my individual who's will introduce himself later, who's sitting across from me. He says, I say, no, work never ends. His name is Andrew Woodson, but everyone calls me Woody. And I'll stand up. And so this robotic guy, he doesn't have a bag, but he is another member robbing the bar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For
And
sure.
I'll say, now fellas, I don't know who you are or where you're from, but you picked the wrong bar to rob. I'm gonna give you one, let's call it a round, to get out of here. Otherwise, old Betsy here is gonna have to meet you as well. And I will hold an action with, and have one hand floating over Betsy, my pistol. And I will also
Alright.
hold an action to attack anyone who is aggressive.
All right. So, the person with the bag who sees you kind of like chuckles at your puny attempt at resistance, and he's going to shove the bag in your face and lift his left hand up, ready to backhand you. So he's clearly got action waiting to see what your response is to him putting his bag in your face.
All right, yeah, I'll quick draw. I'll use my held action to, yeah.
All right. and he will use his held action to also attack. So, and obviously you guys all hear this gun go off. So it's do as you see fit. But this person who's right in front of you is gonna take his attack, and that's gonna be a. It's going to be a 23 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah, that hits.
What's up, man?
Okay. All right.
John's gonna TPK a session one.
Right.
It's wow, baby. That's going to be 6 points of damage.
6. Wow, that's woof. Okay. I will quick draw. Ugh, not as good as a 23. That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Cool. And I will use my Drake companion, his infused strike, to add damage to it. But let me roll the damage first.
Roar!
D10. Yeah. Okay. So that
You
is.
notice that every time when your Drake, when Woody's Drake roars, he literally says roar. Roar!
I'm rolling stuck garbage, but that is 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6 points of piercing damage, and then 1 point of fire damage.
Nice. Okay.
Bullet down. I also wanted to ask before I fired, but whatever. How rare are bullets in this world?
Alright. they're not like every single place has like a gun store kind of thing, but like they're not like super hard to find.
Okay, cool. Then yeah.
You know. Think of like kind of like Europe. It's like yeah, there's definitely places that sell bullets, but it's not like a thing that you can go to like Walmart and pick up kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not like America.
Yeah.
America.
Cool. But it's the United States of okay.
Just because they're united doesn't mean they work together.
And that is. So for my Drake, he just takes his turn right after mine, but I have to use my bonus action to tell him what to do.
Okay, great. I'll let this still be your turn. You held an action, but literally the turn didn't even end, so you can use your whole turn, no problem.
Okay, sure. Yeah, because my turn was over, so I couldn't use my bonus action. So he would have just dodged. But I'll say he I appreciate that, and he'll attack.
All right. Go ahead and make your Drake attack.
All right, he did better than I did, so that is a 12 plus 5 is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
6. He did way better than I did. That is 7 points. Well, I guess equally 7 points of piercing damage.
Woo! Yeah, that really took a bite out of crime.
Yeah, please. Took a bite out of crime.
All right. Yeah, that looked like it took some, and it's I would imagine it's fire damage.
Not yet. He doesn't have any fire damage yet. He's still
so
just a little baby. Yep, just piercing.
Okay, cool. So, the bullet without the what they call it, fire looked like it did a little less than you would expect, and so did the bite.
Interesting. Okay.
You said it was 8 points of damage or 7?
7.
7 articles. Okay. But yeah, he's definitely definitely took some hits. That was definitely a good round. So things have officially popped off. So next is the hooded figure in the corner.
Strange
guy over here, and he's seeing that things have popped off, so he's gonna go rush over 5, 10, 15. Oh, actually, let me.
That's
Isn't that
me.
Megan?
Yeah,
That's Megan.
Oh, that's you. My bad. Sorry. Sorry about that.
What am I doing now?
This guy in the corner. Sorry, I remember they both are very dainty. All right. Anyway, so let's see. And he's going to. And what's Woody? Where are you at?
I am over here.
Okay, cool. So he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is going to get up in your grill, and he's going to make one attack with his rapier.
Yeah.
He says, you really did a dumb thing to mess with the sweet Susies, and is gonna attack you. And that's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Damn it. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I got a high hand today. And that's gonna be a 8 points of damage.
Oh. Woody's looking rough.
Okay.
Bit off a little bit more you can chew there.
Just put your shit in the bag if you don't have anything to worry about. Don't fuck with the sweet saucies. And you already know who's talking. So, after that, next it is Dan. Would you like to describe your character? Oh yeah, look, real quick, before you describe your character, let me just say what this dude looks like. This guy is very thin and wiry, not really wearing much armor, and has a very fancy, he's elvish, has a very fancy highfalutin kind of like attitude to him as he like holds his rapier in a very almost comically like ridiculous
Socratic.
way, but he's effective.
Got
All right,
it.
great. So sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
No problem. All right. Well, my character is sitting across from Megan's character, as we share the same booth here. But you will see a young woman, maybe in her early 20s, olive skin, black hair, short but a bit unkempt, dark emerald eyes, a faint scar that runs horizontally along her left cheek. Form is slender yet athletic. Dark leathers make up her armor, covering more vital parts of her body. The rest is dark clothing that hugs her form. A cloak with a fur collar covers most of her form. The only thing that you really see slung on her is a contraption on her back. Kind of looks like a broken down crossbow that's kind of compressed and folded. But at this particular moment, she doesn't make any remarks. Just keeps an eye on everything. But underneath her cloak, she will pull out a dagger and just kind of keep it to herself. And will basically hold an action.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so while these guys are kind of distracted over in the corner, you see, the two of them are here. One guy at the bar, and then the last dude is much closer to you all. Kind of just, he's got his mace out, and he's just kind of looking around, kind of like waiting for something to pop off because he doesn't want to leave this whole side unprotected.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Can I just clarify? These two, and then this one, and then that one. Those are there's 4 of them, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm reading the room correctly.
Yep. Great. So you're holding your action just in case something pops off. Next.
What was your character's name, Daniel? Sorry.
Raven.
Sorry, yeah,
Raven. Nice. Go ahead.
nice.
Sorry.
So the main guy who's been talking this whole time, he's going to hop onto the bar. Quick, easy hop, and it's just like, and he's going to go off of the bartender, pointed over at the guy who's causing issues, and take a shot.
Oh God.
You could have just kept your mouth shut.
That's such a cool intro, and now I'm getting my ass kicked.
But he rolls and he shoots like directly above your hat. Like, it doesn't hit the hat, but it's the spot where the lump is from a cowboy hat. The crossbow bolt goes right there. But with his bonus action, he kicks the bartender in the face.
Ooh.
What?
All right. I hate this guy.
So much.
And he connects. It's a pretty devastating hit to the face. And oh, sorry, that's the wrong dice for that.
How much HP do commoners have?
Like 4?
I don't know if it's enough, but this guy looks. He's not down, but he is hurt. Like that was clearly the bartender, and the bartender looked kind of surprised. People don't usually interact with these people in that way. You can kind of tell from his face. It doesn't take much to see it on his face. It's pretty obvious. So that was his turn. And next is Chris. Would you mind describing your character and what you're doing?
Yeah, he is a Vedalkin. So he's got, blue skin, blue eyes. Ears are very slightly pointy, not quite elf-like. He's wearing very fancy robes that are red. Underneath, you can see kind of a hint of chainmail, shield on his arm, mace on his hip. Other hip is like a holster for a gun, but there's just like a few notebooks stashed in there.
Oh yeah, open carry, baby.
And what all he's gonna do is he's gonna take a few steps over. Not trying to be attack of opportunity here. He's just gonna shout into the room. We all know robbery is illegal, and he's going to use his channel divinity orders demand.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit.
Nice.
Each creature that can see or hear you within 30 feet makes a wisdom save. My DC is 14. And then if they fail, they're charmed until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Or if they take damage, and I can cause any charmed creatures to drop with their hold when they fail to save.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, almost exactly 30
Awesome.
feet too. That's awesome. So yeah, six tiles. That's 30 feet in Tailspire World, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think everything's
Okay.
doubled basically.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So oh yeah, that one's exactly 30 feet. So yeah, you get you can get all three of these guys. You can't get this dude. He's too far away.
Yeah,
But,
figured.
Yeah, but that's a great move. So 3 wisdom saves, you said, right?
Yes.
All right, and DC 14. Let's see. First one fails. I'm going to say that was the guy at the bar. Will result what they do at the end. Next one is that next one passes. So that's going to be this elvish person. And the elf is very asexual. You can't really quite tell what their gender is, but it's and the last one also passes, but the main bad guy from the Sweet Susie is charmed. So what does that entail?
Whatever charm normally means. D&D, let me double check that.
I
He
think
treats
it
you as
means
like
that
a
they're-
trusted
yeah.
friend.
Yeah, I think so.
Truly, a creature can't attack the charmer, or this is not. Wait a minute. A creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
Okay, got it. So he's at the bar looking at you like, hey man, why are you not beating up this guy who's talking all this shit? So he's just kind of looking at you like wondering why you're not also robbing this place.
Well, for one, since he failed, I wanted to drop the crossbow.
Yeah, that could definitely happen.
Okay. And you know you shouldn't be doing this. There are fines and penalties associated with the actions you are taking. And I suggest you stop.
Well, shit. I mean, I would totally say fuck you on Sweet Susie, but I don't know. So we'll resolve what he does on his turn, but he's clearly feeling a level of confliction. But anything else you got?
Not at the moment, no.
All right. Okay, and you see the bard who has been kind of like shrinking on stage, which is kind of ironic. Does a quick hand gesture and whisper something to themselves, and they disappear.
Good for them.
So I don't know how to represent that, but we'll just
kill
we'll
him.
just-
It's fine.
yeah. But you don't necessarily know. Anybody wants to, roll like an Arcana check or something to see what they think happened, can. But as far as you know, they just disappeared in the shuffle.
Yep, don't care enough to do that.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Top of the order, Megan.
Or does
It's
the
back up to
barbarian
me
not have a
already?
turn?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about
my
this
bad,
dude?
my bad.
Yeah,
I forgot.
that guy.
Yeah, and he's coming up to you. So I completely forgot his turn, but he'll go now. Thank you guys for. But yeah, he's fully.
He's a little slow.
Like things have gone south, and he's just like, give me your stuff. So he's running over and trying to like rip your valuables like off of you, basically.
He's trying to like
continuing
grab
bully.
them.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, he's like up at the table now and being violent.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, can I use my health action then?
100%, yeah.
Okay, I
Two
should.
held actions, right?
Oh, that's right. There's no button to roll. Yeah. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Sorry.
New character, who dis?
That's it, right? Does a 15 hit?
Let's see. That a 15 does not hit. This
How
this
sad.
guy is wearing pretty heavy armor. He's got a mace, heavy armor. You know that thing smells crazy underneath the in this sort of heat, but yeah, it does not hit. Bounces off his armor.
Okay, well, he can continue the rest of his turn, I suppose. And then I'll take my turn and I'll try again.
Can I take my
Yeah.
my held action?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So as this guy kind of goes in and like assaults this person, I'll take that as an opportunity to kind of get up and slide like behind him, and then just basically dig the dagger towards his back. And since I'm behind him, we were doing
That
flanking
counts.
rules, right?
Hell yeah, you know it.
So definitely attack with advantage. So let's do dagger. Advantage roll. That will be a 23 to hit,
Oh,
That hit.
shit!
Nice.
and that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage plus sneak attack,
Oh, you gotta love it.
and plus another 5 points of piercing damage.
Oof. Yeah, so the biggest hit of the day so far. So this guy looks at you, like, looks down at this puny bullet that bounced off his chest, just like almost chuckling about how ineffective it is, and just like as he's taking a step forward to really harry you, just just like
Just the
feels
blade
this
just poking
teeth
out of him.
is like, what in the goddamn hell is that? Like, and he just took a significant amount of damage.
Oh, shit, I have a quick question.
Yep.
Just for future reference. Using a pistol, he's within 5 feet of me. Do I get disadvantage because it's close range?
Yes, you would.
Unless you have that feat.
Yeah.
I surely do not. You took that feat. I did not took
You
something
take that
else.
feat.
But yeah, that was a significant blow. Like, this guy went from being like cocky and healthy to panicked and bleeding. So, so definitely a great turn on that one. So that was him. I'm going to put him back into initiative where he was as the next round goes.
Got
But yeah, so that was your held action, Megan, and now it's actually your turn.
Nice.
Okay. I'm. Let me think of an appropriate way
Sorry,
to
I
word
should call you
this.
your character's name.
You're fine. I'm a little hurt that I missed that first time, so I'm going to use a special bullet that always hits.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Let me look this shit up to figure out how much damage it does, because I don't remember.
Hit me with the heat seeker bullet.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. So it's 12 force damage.
Magic missile bullet.
Ooh.
Oh, what? It's just a special bullet. It's an elf bullet that I learned how to make. It's just elf stuff. You guys don't understand. It's 12 force damage from my special
You
elf
wouldn't
bullet.
get it.
And you felt bad. He looks at he's looking over his shoulder like distracted about getting shot. And then he looks forward and looks at the person who kills him. How do you want to do this?
Oh, like as he's turning back to me, I just got my gun right in his face and just let one off, just point blank.
Dodge this.
Yeah, bitch.
So he looks over, very very cocky, sees you, and like his eyes kind of go cross because he sees the barrel between his eyes, and he's in the process of saying, "Oh you clean his brain out. You give the wall a new wallpaper color. So he hits the ground, bleeding out, and the rest of the crew very much acknowledges that their homie just died. So they'll deal with that on their turn. But things have gone left very quickly. All right, great turn.
Hey, I missed all of that. The power at my
not
house
be
died.
seeing again.
Yeah. We got Zach's has some technical difficulties going right now. And we're back. Zach is back, so take it away.
Zach attack.
Oh, we're just going straight into my turn. Okay. Let's see. My game crashed too, so and I was too lazy to bring it back up until just now. So let me go straight off memory. I'm getting my ass kicked. I just saw someone do something fucking awesome. So I missed the whole description. But did you pop open? I don't know what kind of gun you have. Load it in. Sort of cock it back and fire. Was there like a whole event out of it?
Yeah, so like Raven backstabbed him, and so he was distracted, and then he turned back to me, and when he turned back to me, my pistol was like right between his eyes, and I just shot.
Okay.
Took his ass out.
That's like, you can't miss. It's right between his eyes.
Exactly, yeah.
Is that the elven bullet? You just put it between their eyes?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a special elven bullet. You didn't hear me. It's not like I yelled elven bullet when I shot.
It's not like an anime move that you yell out.
You just saw me shoot.
Special elven bullet.
Oh, that's great. Oh, everybody liked that joke. Okay, my Steam isn't loading. What the fuck is happening? Okay,
I
there it
can
goes.
pull up your character sheet
Oh, or not.
if you need be.
No, I mean I got my character sheet. It's just not. It's my Tailspire that I can't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are surrounded. Right
Yeah,
now.
you got 2 dudes on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
not like flanking, but they're both in your.
they're up in my shit.
close
Yeah,
vicinity.
they're up in your shit.
Okay.
And you've taken a few hits.
Yeah, I'm quite damaged actually. So I'm going to use. I'm going to sort of reach into my belt, which has a little pouch on the back, pull out some powder, and rub it against my wounds and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You can do it like Rambo
here,
style.
just
You're
here.
just gonna like put some
Yeah,
gunpowder in there,
exactly.
light it on fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's way cooler. That's what I'm doing. So
Bully
yeah,
inside your,
exactly. That's what I do. So I get back 7 HP.
Oh, nice.
Not bad. And then I will use my bonus action to be like, Rex, sick 'em, or whatever my voice was, and then Rex, get him, boy. And then yeah, Rex, he looks cool, but as soon as he opens his mouth, he sounds just so dumb. And then he's going to bite the individual closest to me.
Which would be the elvish sword person.
Swordsman, okay, sure. What's going on? Why stop?
Actually, you're right in front of. It's right in front of you, but Rex would probably be between the two of them. So you can kind of make your choice, but I'm just giving you a heads up.
Did he freeze for everyone else or just me?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone froze for me
Oh, you're back.
for a second there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You froze for just me. So
Yeah.
Common denominator. Okay. Okay, so Rex is gonna bite. Oh, Rex is killing it. What is it? Plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23.
it's gonna hit. That's definitely gonna hit.
1d6 plus 2. So that is 3 points of piercing damage.
All right. And this elf doesn't look nearly as hardy as some of his compatriots, so that actually hurt pretty good. Yeah. Oh, cool. Is that all you got, or is there anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Okay, great. Okay, so now
I will look at the cleric with like, help me look. No, that's about it.
With that look of panic and fear, you end your turn, and the barbarian looks over and says, "Hey, Dale just died. Are we sticking with this? Because I ain't signed up to get killed." And he adopts a much more defensive posture than he previously had. And you can kind of see. Roll me. Anybody who's close and wants to can roll me an insight check on him if they want.
You too.
Yeah, I got proficiency in it.
I think I'm more focused on the ringleader on the bar.
Fair.
11.
You can tell that this dude walked in for an easy, like he walked in for like an ATM, cash, and this turned into a person he knows dying very quickly. So,
Okay.
he's like a second from running, but he clearly doesn't want to be the first one to bolt, but he's not happy about this. So he's going to, what is he going to do? He's going to disengage with his action. Let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to step onto the stage to make it seem like he's really, like he's like controlling the room, but in actuality, he's just going to the place where he sees the least amount of people. Everybody, cool out, man, cool out. And that's going to be his turn. And next, the elvish person is looking around like and it clearly has a fuck around and find out face, and is still going to attack the person who owns this dragon thing. Actually, I'm gonna roll to see whether it because the dragon's been doing a lot more damage than you have, so I'm gonna roll to see whether it does the dragon. I'm gonna say a low roll goes against you, so he's gonna try to continue to press the attack.
All right.
And is going to roll. That's going to hit. That's a 19 plus stuff. So Angar! And it's going to do 7 points of damage.
Okay. Good. Ate up my cure wounds.
Give me your shit, you stupid piece of shit! And that's the end of their turn. Next is going to be
Hey.
The other guy is dead, so he doesn't get a turn anymore. So next it is going to be Raven.
Got it. So basically, as a free action, with the dagger still in this guy's back and his head blown off, I just let go of the dagger, and it'll just follow with the body. And I do a 180, right? Just basically turn around, and in the same fluid motions I do, the crossbow kind of unslings, and it basically unfolds in one fluid motion. It just snaps into place. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do steady aim, which allows me to give myself advantage on my next attack roll, but it reduces my speed down to 0. And then I'm going to aim at the person attacking Woody over there
Nice.
with my crossbow.
I imagine a heavy bow gun.
Yeah.
More or less,
Yeah.
but not as huge. And so that's going to be advantage roll. Oh shit, you gotta be kidding me.
Advantage.
With advantage, a fucking 9.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, it was so cool too.
Right?
Yeah. As they're going for their stab and they're stabbing Woody, that was literally where you were aiming, and now they're.
I forgot to lead my target.
With it. They didn't even see the hit
The bolt pass through.
crossbow
Yeah.
get shot at all. It was just like.
You hear a faint curse, and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so now it is the leader of the Sweet Susies standing on the bar. He is charmed, and I don't. Does that mean you can like tell him what to do? Like how does? You know what? I'm gonna rule it that way because that feels like it makes more sense to me. You know, we're going to treat it like a quasi mind control. It's just like So let me know what you want him to do, and I'll roll. I'll roll with disadvantage to see if he does it or not.
Yeah, I want him to stop. I want him to leave.
Okay. Okay, so he's already dropped his weapon. He's and matter of fact, he also sees his homie dead on the floor. So he's just like, "Oh shit! God damn! Sweet Susie's out!" And he with lightning fast speed picks up his crossbow and 5, 10, 15 and you literally see him, like, matter of fact, from this bar he just jumps, fully, like, leaps all the way from here to the front door. Like he takes off, and it's just like it's clear that that this has gone sour while they're while they were here. So he's fully out. So it's at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. Yeah, he jumps the whole distance.
Damn.
And just it says Sweet Susie's out. You see the guy on stage looking very relieved. And the tide of this battle has very much shifted. But before he leaves, it's just he says, "You haven't seen the last of the Sweet Susies, baby."
Damn it.
as he exits the room. All right, so that is his turn, and he is fully gone. Next, it is, and I'm going to get these names eventually, but I want to make the effort. So let me do that. How do you say the name? Otoro.
Otrot?
Otrot? Otrot. There you go. Like,
Arturo.
those letters in that order just like,
Yeah, I did forget to say his name, huh? Okay, he's Otrot Benelgen.
Okay, Otrot. What do you got? Ooh.
Let me double check some spacing real fast. Okay, yeah. I'm going to right, it's 60 feet, a 20-foot spear. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions by saying I will hold you in contempt. Right.
This is the barbarian that they killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, this guy's
Oh, I thought he was
Yeah,
still
I
alive.
should have killed him. My bad. That's on me. I should have.
dead. These two are the last individuals.
Oh, okay, that makes me do my spacing differently. So just get everybody right here.
Calm yourself.
Yeah, calm
Yeah,
everybody
you calm
down.
down too.
I will hold you in contempt. I will leave in an orderly fashion.
So what is that? A wisdom save?
Charisma save. And you can choose to fail the throw if you wish, which I do.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Do I have to make a save?
when they're
Yes.
calmed, can they still like run away and stuff, or is it one of those things where like they're calm and now they're placid?
Yeah, it says you can suppress any effect causing them to be charmed or frightened. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile toward, which I'm trying to do. This indifference ends if it's attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. When its spell ends, this creature becomes hostile again, unless the DM rules otherwise. So I'm just trying to tell them to leave in an orderly fashion and try to stop Woody from just murdering the dude in front of him. I'd rather nobody break the law.
Yeah, for sure.
It's charisma, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. 13. Wait, save? Yeah, 13.
DC's
Fail, right?
14.
Okay.
All right. One of them, the guy who was running away anyway passed, so you know, it's kind of a moot point. And I'm checking the stats to see if the other one failed or not. So just give me 1 second. See if they have any pluses in their wisdom score. And they do not. So they the one is just like, this is not even worth it. So they kind of, with a very flared flourish, put their rapier back in the scabbard, and just kind of, well, I guess they don't do that yet, but you can see they're about to, I guess. Fantastic. So great turn. Guys haven't seen the bard in a while, so whatever. Anyway, so next it is. Bronwyn. Bronwyn.
Close though. I appreciate it. I'm next already.
Yeah.
Yes. Beginning of the initiative.
I mean, it seems like things are calming down, so I guess I'll just hold an action. If people act like they're gonna get aggressive again, I'll move. I'll get like a better shot. I'll move over here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But that's I'll hold an attack if they start fucking shit up again.
Okay. Fantastic. So held action. Next, Woody.
My emotions are calmed. I sort of take a deep breath, inhale through my nose, and do that cool thing where you flip your gun backwards and back into its holster. And I'll be holding one of the many wounds in my sides. And I'm.
Sorry, go on.
No, what were you gonna say? It may affect what I do.
Say, Rex also rolled, and you see him blowing smoke O's, like really beautifully perfect smoke O's. Just kind of chilling.
Okay, and then I'll sort of look just under the brim of my hat at the effeminate individual who was stabbing at me, and sort of be like, "We good? Can I move on? You're not gonna attack me if I try to run." And I'll start like hesitantly walking away, and when it's clear that he's not gonna attack me, assuming it's clear he's not gonna attack me, I'm gonna meander my way on over to that individual whose brain were splattered. Because that was interesting. 5, 10.
Because that was interesting.
Rex, come here, boy. And Rex keeps up with me. And once I'm, sort of observing, when I'm passing by, I'll tip my hat to Otto, who I've decided I'm going to call Otrot. I'll tip my hat like, Otto? And and I'll sort of stand there looking, sort of admiring the scene, and eventually I'm gonna talk to Bronwyn about the events, but for now I'm just sort of observing, hands on my hip, and petting Rex a little bit, and that's it.
All right, awesome. So yeah, and the two people that you were just talking about all have the same initiative as you, so they both kind of look at each other and just say, the one was already pretty close to running, so he's like, well, this looks like the best case scenario. Sorry, Dale. So I'll tell your family you loved them. And just kind of
meanders out.
And this one right here, the elf, they don't run, they saunter. It's a very kind of like slow, quasi-sexual, like saunter. That's just like, this wasn't even worth my time anyway.
Yeah.
You haven't heard the last of the sweet Susies. and they both leave as well. And all the aggressive combatants are now outside of the bar. You kind of, the tension goes down. The bartender behind the bars is like still very dazed and hurt.
Rock, that's
Um,
right.
they clearly are not used to getting roundhouse kicked in the head, but they kind of get up and they're just like, uh, thanks for that. Usually they kind of just take their stuff and go, but I really appreciate this intervention you guys did. And as he says intervention, a figure busts through the door, gun held out, kind of like looking around. Um, he's got a big cowboy hat, uh, a red shirt, and a checkered, kind of like almost like a cow sort of like pattern vest. And he's got a big badge, star badge that says sheriff on it. And
Yep.
he's just like, what in tarnation happened over here? And it's just kind of like looking around for threats, and just really really cop style, kind of scanning the room.
Dale's dead. Sorry.
Well, I'll be a goddamn monkey's uncle. And he doesn't stow his gun, but he like puts it down, like not like aggressive pointing. And he kind of like scans the room a little bit, sees Dale dead, and he's like, well, shit. Who 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 here's responsible for this?
Oh, well, it was his friend was trying to shoot me and missed and got him instead.
Well, I appreciate the assist, I guess.
You say that as Raven goes and just pulls out the dagger out of his back and like wipes the blood off on his clothes and before sheathing it.
Wow, you're morbid, but cool. I really appreciate the assist in this. This this guy is one of the sweet Susies. I'm sure they said it enough for you to know that. Uh, you know, they usually rob the place really quickly and kind of get out before I can actually get around. I never get a chance to actually confront them. But this is the first time there's been a casualty on the scene. So good job. I guess I'll process this. And he starts kind of like turning over the body, like filing his little like police report. It's a notepad. um. Oh, and by the way, I'm a Sheriff Devin.
Sheriff Devin.
If you have any questions for me or anything, I'll go check this guy, see if he has any dragon bounties out on him. And if they wanted him dead, there's potentially rewarding it for you. So like I said, good job, I guess.
DM, where are we? Where are we in a town right now, or are we sort of outskirts in a outskirt?
You're in
Saloon?
you're in a outskirtsy kind of like, town's a strong word, but it's very clear that he is the lawman around here.
Does this place have a name?
The saloon.
The saloon.
Oh,
The town.
the town
Yeah.
of Saloon.
Damn. Oh, Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the location you're currently in. Yeah, the town is it's called Side Street. You know, it's really just it's really kind of just a watering hole on the way to the big city. So people really just use it as more of like a rest stop than anything else. So people kept calling it the Side Street, and then eventually that became the name of the town. So yeah, we're Side Street.
Can I approach the sheriff writing in my notebook, and as I get up close to him, I rip the page out and hand it to him. Here's what I gather from the situation. What we have here is a standard robbery, and clearly a lot of the citizens here were just acting in self-defense. It's a standard 1222. I'm sure you've had plenty of these in your day.
Yes, a standard 22. That sounds like something that I definitely know what that means and how to process that. So I appreciate you for your assistance. I'm going to say law person.
Uh, One day, I'm in between jobs at the moment.
Oh,
Oh,
so
you're one of them intern types.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, okay, good for you, good for you. And he like pats you on your head. Uh, that's really good on you. You know, I could never be one of those kind of people. I'm an in the field kind of guy, but you know, that's a good on you.
Devin, maybe if you applied yourself a little bit, I'm sure you could.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna go process this guy, and he like gets his arms under his under his shoulders. This is a big motherfucker, like, and he's wearing plate armor, so like it's is this is clearly he's kind of giving like a little stretch beforehand. Yep, and starts dragging him out. As he's heading toward the door opens up again, and you see a figure walk in, a humanoid, kind of like slightly like actually like kind of underweight in a weird way, like almost like in a very sickly sort of way. He's wearing very nondescript clothes, very kind of like his hair is very patchy. His eyes are like sunken, have really like no life to him. He's got like a lot of like very pale skin. He looks drained, for lack of a better word. And he just comes in and he looks very annoyed and frustrated. What's going on here? What is this? And and the sheriff looks over. Hey, Mayor. Yep, we have a standard 22 on our hands. Uh, and I'm processing it right now. This is Dale. And he refers to the dead body. I don't care. I don't care who it is. You're out here killing people in my town. What is this? Who's
oh
responsible for
no.
this?
See, Mr. Mayor, sir, what happened was his friend accidentally killed him, trying to kill us, and then ran away. That's what happened.
He beelines towards you, and like it's like way too close to your face, and it's just like, so you think you could just do whatever you want in my town? You think you could just shoot people? You know, how about you call the damn sheriff instead of doing all that bullshit? You know,
Sir, if you would listen when I was speaking, you would understand that his friend shot him and not us.
Oh, we got a wise guy here, huh? You know what? Listen up here, wise guy. I don't like it. As he gets close and is giving this kind of tirade, Raven, Go ahead and roll me a either history or perception check.
Got
You
it.
could do insight as well if you want.
Well, let me see which one's higher.
Each one will give you different information depending on
Oh,
what you roll.
what were my options?
Uh, history, perception, or insight.
I will do insight.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, roll.
That is a 13.
Okay, 13. Um, you look at this guy and like it's kind of weird. Like you don't know a lot of people, especially these days. Like you're not really a social person,
Mm-hmm.
like at all. But this guy looks kind of familiar, like just one of those things where you kind of look at him and you just see this. I've seen this face somewhere, but like but but you can't quite place it.
Does it give me a good or bad feeling,
Mm,
or a neutral feeling?
I would say kind of like neutral in the sense that it's good and bad. Like it's like
It's unknown.
almost like one of those things. It's not like you feel indifferent. If anything, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah,
You have like oh, that you're that person, and kind of like also like, oh no, you're that person at the same time, but you can't quite place it.
got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's like, I ought to have you arrested for public whatever the hell you did. And he looks to the bartender. You tell me what happened here. Smithy, you tell me what happened here. And the bartender looks at you guys, looks at his bag of gold that was not stolen, and is just like, yep, it's exactly what the elf said. They came in here, got into a tuffle, and shot each other. It was honestly crazy. I know they usually come in here and just do robberies pretty cleanly, but they must had internal beef going on. So crazy.
Uh, hey, I'm
And
looking
yeah,
more and more concerned with everybody. Now, lying is not illegal per se. However, there is no place for it in the court of man. Now, as you will find in my detailed report as given to the sheriff, this was a simple case of self-defense, and if we need to, we can go down to the local courthouse and sort this all out in an amicable manner.
local courthouse. I am the goddamn courthouse. You don't get to tell me what the fucking laws are in my goddamn town. I'm the goddamn
Woody,
mayor.
Woody will sort of step up. He's got his spurs, the spurs. As he steps up, tips his hat. Mr. Mayor, what my companion here is trying to say is things got out of hand whilst we was waiting for the sheriff, because you should know that he was on his way. He was the next one in the building. Um, Shots were fired, and if anything, a robbery was stopped, and laws were upheld, as my companion here can say in his supposedly detailed report. Who's to say who really shot who? There were bullets flying everywhere. I definitely hit a couple people with some bullets. I'll tell you what, I definitely hit some people. Uh,
That's
uh,
not what it says in my report.
Who's to know what really happened? The point is, a robbery was stopped. This place of business is still open, and everyone still has their belongings. And if anything, we'd done you a favor and took out this individual whom, from what I understand, was a bit of a nuisance. A Susie nuisance is now rectified.
Uh, roll me a group persuasion check. You just have to have two of the four people pass.
I'm not sure if this area has good Samaritan laws, but I believe I can make a very convincing case in front of a jury.
Oh shit!
Persuasion.
I rolled pretty good.
I did not.
Oh,
10.
not bad.
I got you.
Oh, why didn't I use
18.
real die?
24.
Say that again.
24.
Jesus.
What? All right. Yeah, that's definitely a pass. So he looks around, very flabbergasted. And it's just we'll keep the goddamn noise down. Next time in my goddamn town, and he just storms off, very upset, and the sheriff's just like, wait, you don't want to help me with the okay, well, looks like you met the mayor. Um, he's a lot. He it's weird. He didn't used to always be like this. He was actually a pretty chill guy, kind of heavy set if anything, but and pretty chill. But last I don't know, last like probably a couple months, year maybe, and he's been really stressed out. I don't know if there's new quotas coming down from somebody higher up or what, but he really has a stick up his ass. You didn't hear that from me, but I think you guys did a great job. I probably would have shot a motherfucker too if I came in here a little bit earlier. So again, kudos to you. I really appreciate the work that you've done, and let me know if you wanna do something for me in the future. I can always use some good deputies and beat cops and whatever else you know I don't know. But you guys are good in my book.
Well, if you have
So
some free time, I would love to just pick your brain and kind of learn the laws of the area.
ooh, I got a lot to do, and and he starts getting his hands under his. I got a real heavy son of a bitch to start moving. So if you don't mind me, hip, hip, hip,
Another
hip.
time, another time.
And he just slowly starts dragging this guy out of the bar. And yeah,
Well,
you guys are on your own. What do you do next?
I would definitely turn back over to the other individual with a gun and be like, some slick shooting there, young lady.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, they seem to really be just like railing on you. Are you still hurt? How hurt does he look?
It wasn't that bad, but I'm pretty hurt actually. I have 8 HP left.
Okay, well, don't here. Look, I got something that'll help you out because we've all been there, buddy. It's okay. And I kind of tap you on the shoulder, and I reach into my bag and I pull out a jar, and it's just full of this really sickly green and nasty looking paste, and just I scoop some out with my hand and just rub it all over your wounds.
Oh well, I don't know if that's necessary. Okay. And well,
You know it sounds like shit.
You get 2
Yeah.
HP back.
oh, okay. Gee, thanks.
I
Totally
rolled
worth
really
it.
poorly. It would have normally it works a little bit better than that, I promise. But these are some deep wounds here. That's the best I can do.
It's not that
I
bad.
can rub more on there if you want.
No. I'm gonna go talk to my friend Otto. Thank you.
Rex in Draconic looks over at you, Woody, and is just like roar, 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 roar. And in Draconic he's saying, oh boy, Woody, didn't I look intimidating? I really felt like this was the one where people really looked at me as a fierce predator, a real dragon, rah, rah.
What, Rex? You're really getting there. I tell you what, just a few more practice runs like that, and I'm damn sure that individuals will be running in fear from you. You're damned intimidating.
You have a lizard too? Is he friendly?
Well, first of all, he's not a lizard. He's a dragon. And he's very friendly. Yeah.
Can I hold him?
Well, you can ask him. Do you have a lizard? Is that you said 2?
Yeah, Mark's outside. And then I look down at Rex and I'm like, can I hold you? And I just hold my hands out.
Yeah, Rex.
I say it in common.
Yeah, and Rex can definitely understand you. So he scrambles up and like your hand is out, but he like runs around your like hand in like circles all the way up to your shoulder.
Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm scratching him under the chin and stuff.
Oh baby, this is great. Why don't you ever do this for me?
Just enjoy while you can. He's got the who's the dragon from Mulan Mushu?
Go
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine Mushu mixed with Rex from Toy Story, and that's who you have.
Mhm. Exactly.
It's a weird
That's
combination.
cute.
Both Disney, but somehow it's
Look, Andrew, we're not. You need to not die. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him real quick.
Oh yes. Please, Otto, call me Woody.
That's not your legal name. You get
That's
8
fucking
points
hilarious.
back.
Oh, that's great. Oh, okay. Whew, oh, thanks. And I wipe off the sludge that was just rubbed on me from Bronwyn. I'll just turn into the shady individual who pulled the dagger out of the. That's a fancy contraption you got on your back there. Also, young lady. Too bad it didn't hit nothing.
Gives you a side stare. Doesn't say anything though.
All right. Tip my hat to her.
As you guys are talking, you see kind of like a shimmer on this like kind of bench over here. Hold on, let me do my marker so you can see it. On this like bench over here, you see a shimmer, and sitting on the ledge of this bench is the bard from earlier.
All right.
And they're just like they're wearing and now that you could see them, like you know it was kind of like hectic, so you weren't really paying attention too much to them. But now that you see them and they're dressed like a how do you say, a bad bitch. So they have it's a male. They have a red kind of like leathery bra with no shirt, no like just midriff fully out, kind of like a arm sleeve shawl that goes over like the back of their shoulders, and like just really sleeves connected across the back, booty shorts and cowboy boots, long locks, uh, and kind of like a like dark skin with like golden and red kind of like makeup, and it's just like, oh, you bitches are strong, like like strong. Um, so like that was crazy, right? Like a lot of wild shit like happened while we were all just trying to like chill. That was like crazy, right?
This kind of thing happen a lot.
Honestly, like I don't even like really fuck with this town like that. Like I'm not even really from here. I don't really even like fuck with these people like that. But like it didn't seem like it. It seemed like y'all were just really on some like rah rah, type shit. So like but I fuck with the energy though. Like I really fuck with the energy. Like shit was kind of popping low key.
Yeah, I mean, you're no slouch yourself. I saw you turn invisible. It was well. I guess you could say I didn't see you turn invisible. If you catch my drift.
Oh,
That's
you got jokes. That's funny. It's funny. Yeah, yeah. No, nah. Like it's like for real. Like I'm not really like a fighter. Like it's not really like what I do. Like if anything, I'm more like a lover. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like what I'm. My whole thing is. I love. You know. So like but like I respect the game. I respect fighters. I respect people who fight and shit. But like, I'm personally like a lover. So like, I'm headed to Zadash to like, whatever, like maybe do a little audition or do like, a little something to like, head in and do some work out there. And um, you know, usually I have to kind of like move very very invisibly and quietly, and that's not really like my the way I like to move. That's not my thing, but like you got to do what you got to do on the road. But like you all seem like you're really like fucking strong, so like maybe like tomorrow or something we can head out. I mean, I don't want to be facetious, but you guys seem too big for this small ass town. Like me, like what I'm saying. I'm too big for this basic bitch shit. You know what I'm saying?
uh, real quick, DM. Are we headed for Zadash? That's where we're headed, right? That's where
Not
I'm going to
necessarily.
my.
This is
No.
this is what the DMs call a potential plot hook. So it's really up to you.
Uh,
I wanna lean over to Raven. You seem pretty hip. I don't really keep up with the modern lingo. What's rah rah?
She kind of like looks at you for a second. Your guess is as good as mine.
okay. I looked at my notes and I actually am headed for Zadash. Me and Otto are headed for Zadash. So. Well, I can't speak for these two fine young ladies over here, but me and Otto here are on our way to Zadash. So, you said he was a male, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I mean, as long as Otto's up for it, I don't have no qualms with escorting you to your. We're going the same way.
My only goal is to travel with you, so as long as we move.
I kind of look over to Raven and I like lean in and I whisper, but it's not really a whisper, like everyone can clearly hear me. I don't know anything about being up here. What do you should I is this should what should we do? Should I do this? I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know any of these people. We I Is our business concluded?
Yeah, you well, is it? Did we finish? Did they interrupt us when they were robbing us?
I'm gonna say yeah. You guys had a lot of um you guys were like in the middle of like a business transaction, so like I don't know if it you tell me did you finish it or do you think it was still ongoing?
I feel like Raven would have left immediately after it was done.
More or less.
So I'm assuming we got interrupted. Is that a correct
That's
assumption?
I'd say that more or less, yes. Like it's not like we're gonna like do business like, oh, let's just sit here for an hour longer and have brunch.
mm,
Um, but what was our business?
Yeah, what's your guys' business? Since you guys are clearly talking loud enough.
Oh, what? Excuse me. This is a private conversation over
Oh,
here.
you were talking. I'm sorry, it was loud enough for me to hear. I assumed I was part of the conversation, but I'll just turn and not listen.
Thank you. I
uh,
appreciate.
you know,
Very polite.
I got a good thing that I thought up here. Okay. Um. So, our business transaction was that because I'm usually the one that's selling you goods.
Mhm.
I was selling you something that was um, valuable but fragile. And in the skirmish, it got destroyed.
God damn it! I really
Like
needed
potions
that
or
valuable,
something.
fragile thing that you were selling me.
You have like a bunch of potion juice all over the ground.
Right. Shit.
Well, I'm sure that they sell valuable, fragile things in Zadash. Not that I was listening. Not that I was listening, but just I'm sure that if you needed something valuable and fragile, you could get it in Zadash. And I mean, I can't say that you did all the work, but you guys definitely killed at least one of those individuals. I think I might have killed 2 or 3 of them myself, but I mean, couldn't hurt to have you along.
Yeah, all right, I guess. I mean, you, convince me. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, name's Andrew Woodson, but my people call me Woody. I am a bounty hunter, and this is my companion Otto, who is here to oversee the legality of the transaction, if you will.
Oh, Trot, but yes.
He goes by Otto sometimes.
I did not.
And we're perfectly fine fellows, very law-abiding, so it's not like we're going to rob you and risk having our brains blasted across the room. I've been known to purchase the occasional fragile, valuable object myself. Yeah, I'm not sure how to convince you, other than it would be nice to have someone, a fellow gunslinger on the road.
As you are talking, the bartender has been really kind of like catching his breath for a while now, and
Bleeding from the skull.
yeah, he's been really going through it, but you put a really big bandage. He's got one of those classic wraparound bandages on his head.
Oh shit! You want some more of my goo? It'll help.
Don't say that.
I'm good on the goo. I'm goo, but
okay.
But I appreciate the goo, but I'm good on the goo. But I wanted to formally thank you guys for helping us. Oh, and then he kind of looks back, and you see like a small head poking out from behind the kind of back room, and then it kind of just darts back as soon as it sees like that you guys see it, and it kind of goes back around. No, thank you for helping us. You know, uh, it's been tough, being a small business owner in a place that's constantly getting robbed. It's not not fun. So and I doubt they're coming back anytime soon. I think you kind of put the fear of God in them or I hope so anyway. Um, with that being said, or the fear of the dragons in them, I mean. But with that being said, I figured it would be nothing but right for me to offer up my thanks and offer you a place to stay for the night at least to get your bearings and really kind of uh you know th- pay you back for helping me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're offering a room and a free meal and free drinks, I can't say that I say no.
Well, you went at least a step further than I was when I was
Oh,
talking
were you
about
not offering your saviors free drinks and food? You weren't offering your saviors any food or drinks?
food and board for sure, but you know, you don't get discounts on drinks. That's you know, it's
They
tough
knocked
getting
my
it's
drink
tough
over. I
getting
didn't even get to
drinks.
finish it. Those robbers, they knocked it over. Didn't even get to finish it.
I'm gonna
I
tap
give
on
you
the
Hey.
sign
that
that
off
says.
this one.
I'm gonna tap the sign that says "Drink at your own risk."
That's the guy right there. See? You can get 50% off the next one. I'm running a business here. But nonetheless, I am appreciative. So room and food is for sure something I could do.
All right.
It is more than required. We're just doing what any citizen should.
But appreciated.
Well, I've been robbed a lot, so most citizens do not do what you've done. So again, you know, I wish he comes in so goddamn fast. You know, like I was ready to, you know, I have you know, and he like pulls from behind the countertop like a really nice shotgun. He's like, I got the damn shotgun, but it's like he gets from the door to the bar so fast that I don't even have time to go grab it.
Yeah, I saw him
Really?
leap all the way across the room. Have you thought about putting just like a low-hanging beam across the middle?
You know, I tried a bunch of stuff. I've hung things from the ceiling so he couldn't jump. Then he saw that and he just ran really fast. Like it's like, oh, you don't actually have to jump. You just choose to show off with this jump. You could just it's I've tried pretty much everything, but he really is like, you know, I had a bunch of things built up all the way up, and he ran around it. It still got to me before I could even see him. He's crazy fast.
It seems like quite the nuisance.
Tell me about it. And
You think anyone would pay to be rid of this nuisance? You think anyone's willing to maybe put a bounty out on him, or do you know of any bounties out on the Sweet Susies? Maybe we could
Well,
help
as
y'all
you
out.
know, only dragons can put bounties out on individuals. So I wouldn't know. He's like looking directly at Otro.
Otto, just call him Otto.
Atrot?
Yeah, he's looking directly at Atrot. Like, I
That's
wouldn't
fucking
know
up.
anybody who could or would put a bounty on a person because I don't know any dragons.
Of course, yeah. No non-dragon bounties. All right.
Yep,
Well,
that would be illegal across multiple nations, and that is something I would never do.
Good for you.
I pick up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you.
Glad everybody's on the same page here.
Yep. We're just law-abiding citizens, all of us and everyone. So, anyway, let me go start cooking you up some of this food here. You guys like chili?
Who doesn't?
All right.
I mean,
I'll go,
if you
whip
have some
some chili.
caviar back there, that would be preferable, but make do with chili.
Where is
I can
That's
put a
not
boiled
weird.
egg in the
Boiled
chili
egg.
if you want.
I'll try it.
Okay. All right. Well, oh boy, go get the chicken. And he starts walking toward the back.
Well, where are you guys from?
Just awkwardly standing there. What time of day is it?
It's like probably like evening going toward night. It's pretty late in the day, I would think.
Got it.
And the person sitting on the counter is like, "Ow!" So it sounds like what I'm hearing is you guys are all trying to escort me to my destination. Bam! And then he starts twerking, and it's really good. Like you know, mesmerizingly good. It's just like, wow, you
Can
can
I-
fucking dance though.
Go find the copper that I threw at the robbers and give it to the bard instead.
Yeah, you definitely can. Uh, they say, yeah, put it in my put it in my belt loop or in my belt slot, and you see he has like a little slot for coins.
Okay, yeah, put it in there.
Make it hail.
Okay.
I'm picturing one of those like back in the day, like pizza delivery drivers had that thing on their hip with like the
Little-
4 slots and they
Yeah.
Quarter
like,
dispenser.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. That's canon now. um. So yeah. So they start. And like it's kind of weird. Like when they start dancing, like music starts kind of just like playing. Like it's like it's almost like their dancing is causing the music, but it's pretty good. So it's getting kind of like lively in here again, even though you guys are the only ones in here because everyone else pretty much ran away.
It's not my cup of tea, but damn, do I respect the craft.
I respect the craft. While everyone's just sort of encircled around this bard, entranced and watching, I'll just sort of re-ask the question to these two individuals. Oh, I didn't catch y'all's names. I told you my name, Woody, and you all might be.
Oh, Bronwyn.
And your quiet companion,
This is my best friend Raven.
best friend. Okay, didn't get
Yeah.
best friend vibes from you guys.
We've known each other for so long, basically our whole lives.
Raven will go, basically go back to the table, like kick over or not, like slide the chair out with her foot, sit down, and then just like puts the crossbow on the table and then starts tinkering with it.
Yeah, not getting those best friend vibes. But I just wanted to ask again, are you guys willing to come with us? Because it might be a little more difficult. I mean, I can handle myself, don't get me wrong, but it'd be nice to have some more able bodies on the road. Otto is great, but I need someone willing to get their hands dirty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I prefer a clean outcome.
Yeah, he takes things really literal.
As Raven
That
is
was a good one.
Raven's tinkering with her crossbow. He just like without making eye contact, just mutters out, "Does it pay?"
It's a good question. As long as we don't end up giving all of our money to the bard whose name we didn't catch here. Yeah, let me just.
Oh, they
Go
call
for
me
it.
Zeke the Freak. Ow.
Sleep the freak. I don't know what I expected, but it was that.
Just real quick, I assumed you were doing your wife's drop in and out character. Now I'm not 100% sure.
No, this is not her.
Okay. This name does not go in the companions area.
I don't know. Maybe we can, convince them to stick around. I like them.
Zeke, are you paying us to escort you?
Ooh, payment crazy. So like the thing about it is I'm head full disclosure, I'm a traveling artist, like I sing I dance for my food, I sing for my work, like I get my cash in the spot that I get it. Like I was already staying here for free, so like, that's kind of like the way I move. But however, we're heading to Zadash, and once I pass this audition, because you already know I'm gonna kill it. You already know I'm gonna bust it down. Once I pass this audition, I'll be flush with cash. So and I'm sure the bards will cover whatever expenses I incur getting to the place, of course, right? Like so yeah, you can expect payment upon destination for sure.
What's the audition for?
Oh, I'm auditioning to be one of the bad bitch bards of this dash. Um, it's just kind of like as always called to me. Like some of the other bards are so like stuffy and kind of like uptight and like whatever. But like the bad bitches are in Zdash, so that's where I gotta be.
Oh, the
So I'm
BBs.
gonna
Oh
be
yeah, I heard of the BBs.
yeah,
Nothing wrong with being a little uptight.
who hasn't,
Right.
world renowned, and Mistress May, she's truly an icon, truly an icon. So who would you? There's no one else I would rather study under it, work under. It's just being in her presence. Oh, I can only imagine. So um, yeah, so that head to this dash. I'm gonna bust it down. I'm gonna get my audition, and I'm gonna kill it. And once I do that, we'll figure the rest of that stuff out.
Well,
Anyway, let's get this food. It looks like he's back, and you look over and see the person in the back is bringing the food out. All right. I got some boiled eggs and I put it on top of your chili, so it's kind of the chili's kind of dense, so it didn't really sink in. But
man,
got
you are
some
not
boiled
sleeping in
eggs
my
on
room.
top.
Boiled eggs and chili. God damn.
The nights on the road we spent to get here, the things I have smelled. Hey, Andrew.
It's mostly beans on the road. I'll be honest.
You call him Andrew?
Yeah, he doesn't call me Woody.
Yeah, Andrew's
That's so
legal
great.
name.
That's so fucking funny. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't so much complaining about you, Andrew. It was more Rex. Rex is vile at times.
Yeah, and Bullseye's no slouching when it comes to what are they called? What are farts called? Flatulence. That's right. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah.
uh, Rex is obviously openly offended.
Don't listen to him. You're perfect.
Roar!
I mean, I think that might be reason enough for you guys to come with us to Zadash, right?
You'll get to hang out with Rex and also Bullseye. Bullseye's my horse.
I don't think Bullseye speaks though.
No, not in a conventional way.
I mean, that's fine. I'll talk to him. It's cool. Okay, you convinced me. I'll go.
Yes. All right. Way to go, Otto.
Okay.
Raven.
Yes.
You might be the edgiest individual I've ever met, but yeah, I see you're quite handy with that dagger. We'd love to have you along. I can guarantee that there's plenty of wealth to be had in Zadash. I'm after a bounty myself, so perhaps you could find wealth there. Zeke does not seem promising. I'm going to be honest, but it's potential
He's not
wealth.
bad.
What do you
Well,
mean? Zeke is talented.
Yeah, no one's saying you're not bad. I'm just saying whether or not you will pay us. Artists, no offense, but artists are often struggling. And if you let's say happenstance, you don't get the audition. Dragons be damned.
Ooh,
Let's
I'm gonna
hope
stop you right
knock
there.
on wood.
There's no happenstance. There's no commas. There's no maybes. I am killing this shit.
Right, but what if we
Period.
get like almost there and something happens to your leg or anything can happen on the road.
Dabbing
What
a
I'm saying,
bad bitch
Is
with
that
one leg.
I don't know how is this turning into me being the bad guy.
The fuck?
Okay, look, Yeah. So okay, there's the reason right there. He's guaranteed to get the role, so we're guaranteed to get money. So you're guaranteed money.
Don't
I
gender
turned
me.
that. No, I turned that one around easily. Raven,
Do not
guaranteed money.
gender me. I am ethereal. I am a being. I am of the world. Don't ever put me in a box of a label of a he, she. I'm everything and nothing at the same time. I
I
am
think I said
the
she and he
Vanquish,
at one
and I
point,
am.
so it's fine. At
I
no point
am.
was I labeling you. What I'm trying to say is guaranteed money. Raven, you in, you out.
Raven finishes her tinkering and basically folds her crossbow back into its compressed form, slings it. Who are you hunting?
Very good question. I had a name, but I don't know where my notes are. I think we actually talked about it while I was driving, so I didn't write anything down. So, Jonathan, hopefully you wrote the name down.
I do. Give me a second to pull my notes up.
Yeah, I mean, I got keen mind if you told me at some point on this trip.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I would have.
I'm kind of assigned to you, so
I don't like the sound of it. It makes it sound like that's. I don't like that. Gross.
I think. Yeah. The only name you know is Slim.
Blim, that does sound familiar. That's right. So yeah, I only know his sort of moniker. Well, after an individual named Slim, this is an official bounty, which is why I got the stick in the mud here. And yeah, so it's supposed to pay pretty well.
How much?
Well, my bounty, but how much is the bounty paying? I don't know if we talked about that. I know it's supposed to be pretty high paying bounty.
Yeah, I think it was something like 2,000 gold or something like that. It
That's
was
right. That's
pretty
right. Yeah.
pretty sizable bounty.
No, I remember. You said 1,000. I remember now.
Okay, yeah, 1,000. There you go.
I mean,
Uh,
stipulations require only you get paid, but what you do after that is your own business.
Right, like he said, it's my bounty, but assuming you help in a constructive way, I can see myself willing to part with a few coins.
10%.
10%. Well, I mean, 10%
That's fair. That's fair. You know,
Auto, quick math test, Auto. 10% of 1,000. Go.
What's my intelligence? Oh, above average. 100.
Ooh, 100 gold. Damn. Let's say 10% is a starting rate, and if you are more or less valuable, it will fluctuate.
I can draft up a contract.
I like where your head's at. However, I don't think it's necessary. I think a verbal agreement is fine.
I start
Let's
pulling out
say-
like notary equipment.
You're gonna like transcribe this conversation.
Yeah.
Wow. It
10%.
looks like somebody else here is an artist who doesn't seem to know how to pay. Crazy.
10% ignoring Zeke. 10% split between you and Bronwyn.
oh, I don't. It's fine.
Okay, 5%.
What? No. Then I want 5%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 5% for each of you adds up. If I'm correct, Auto, 10%. 5 plus 5 is 10. Yep.
Next time, I'm not gonna share my goo with you. I'm gonna talk so much smack with Rex tonight.
Rex, come here.
Rawr.
And he, like a cat, curled between my legs.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say all that. It's more of like the guy who's not trying to scratch under my chin. Go on.
You deserve better, Rex.
He's only coming to me because he has to by the constraints of the spell. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, 5% for each of you is 10%. I think we have come to a verbal agreement.
I lean over to Raven and I'm like, I'll give you mine. It's fine.
Fine.
All right. So, you guys have been eating your chili this whole time, I'd imagine, or
Definitely, yeah.
okay, cool. So, as you guys are eating your chili, just talking about this bounty and whatnot, the saloon door opens and you see the sheriff come in. Obviously, kind of like sweaty and haggard from dragging that heavy ass body to wherever he had to drag it to. Um, and comes in just like barkeep. Let me get around for the heroes. and
All right.
uh, and he and he buys your first round. So the barkeep looks at you and kind of gives you a head nod, says like, "There's always cash and alcohol. Coming right up, boss." And he pours you guys up whatever you guys are trying to drink, is ale, wine, water, whatever.
I'll take an ale and a fire whiskey, please.
All right. Uh, Sheriff, you paying for both of them, or are you gonna?
Oh, where I come from, that's one drink.
Well, we're not where you come from, so Sheriff, are you paying for both these? Yeah, it's fine. He's got it. Shit saved me a lot of processing and and the whatnot. So it's fine. You got it. And he's just like, all right. He pours them up. And the sheriff sits with you guys, kind of enjoying a nice beer. So it's like, you guys are really something, huh? Like that was these characters come through a lot of times and done a lot of robbing, and this is the first time there's been any active resistance. So
So,
and it looks like one of
like,
you almost got taken out in the process. So
yeah, it was that guy over there. Question though, like, if they're robbing so much, why hasn't anything happened? Why hasn't anybody else done anything?
Well, it's just me out here. I'm the only law person, and I can't be everywhere at once. So it's one of those things where it's like if I'm sleeping, there's no active sheriff, doing what they're doing. If I'm at the bank, then they're at the saloon. If I'm at the saloon, they're at the bank. If you know how it goes. It's just one of those kind of cat and mouse sort of games.
Insight
Uh,
check.
yeah, go ahead and roll insight check.
Oh, that's right. I don't have a button to click. It's gonna take some getting used to. Oh yeah, I have advantage on insight checks. Hey.
Is this Sheriff and Sweet Susie? That's what she's checking, right?
15.
15. No, he he probably, the only thing he's really hiding that you can tell is that he's probably not as good as his job as he likes to let on. But
Okay, fair enough.
he is the only one here, so it's like how do you get compared when it's like when you get an evaluation, but you're the only person being evaluated. It's like, oh yeah, you're definitely better than everyone else because there's no one else to compare. So slightly incompetent, but he means well.
Well, first of all, I'll take a water. Thank you. Second of all, a sheriff is better than no sheriff.
Here to that. I don't like the implications that you put with that, but I will say that having some sort of law is definitely a good thing.
Always, always. So, what would you say is the reigning dragon in this area?
Oh, that for sure would be the Sapphire Dragon, the the Bank Baron. He
I'm writing that down in real life and in game.
yeah, he definitely runs this location. No one's seen him in a real long time, but you know he pretty much runs Zadash and you know in all the kind of surrounding areas. But you know, yeah, it's definitely a he's got a solid control of this area. That's for sure. But you know, he's cool. Doesn't really bother people too much. Like I said, no one's seen him in a really long time. But you know, good
And
guy.
how did
Yeah.
and how does his governance compare to, say, the surrounding dragons?
Uh, I would say it's pretty good. I mean, he doesn't really bother people too much. It's really like as long as you're not stealing uh from the Zash from the casino out there. As long as you're not stealing from a casino, he kind of doesn't care. You know, it's really do you unless you're uh uh you know doing him wrong. If you get what I'm saying.
So we shouldn't have stopped the sweet Susie's.
I mean, it's kind of like one of those weird things where it's like he really leaves it up to the people to make their own like you know. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like you know an expert. I am an expert on the goings on of the laws and the whatnot in this area. Um, so yeah, he has a very set amount of things that he is interested in for sure. So anyway, the bear's been really weird recently, and I'm sure you guys kind of got a taste of that. I was wondering if I could partake a little favor, maybe a little help. As I said before, kind of everywhere in this town, trying to you know keep the sweet Susies at bay, and you know and other rapscallions from you know taking advantage of good people like you know barkeep and whatnot. I was wondering if I can enlist your help with something.
Depending on the nature.
Okay, yeah, that's very
And the
fair.
pay.
Okay, that's also fair. That's also a fair response. As I said before, the mayor has been acting really weird recently. And you know, it's one of those things where it's like he's my boss, so I can't really like you know question him too hard. Um, but like it's just been very strange, and I was wondering if I could enlist your help in maybe like you know let's call it a light tale, an observing mission, if you will, just something to kind of like watch him for a little bit, you know, just to kind of like see what's going on when I'm not around, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you know, maybe he just but maybe he just kind of snapped, but he really his personality really just kind of shifted drastically you know, one day out of nowhere, and it was kind of weird, but just wanted to kind of get a way to kind of follow him around. Maybe it's just to see. And you know, I could probably partake with let's say 25 gold to just to follow him. You know, just check on what he's got going on.
Each?
Whew. You guys drive a hard bargain. 25 each. I could do how many of those use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 gold. So wait, there's four of you, right? So five, five. There's five of us. Is no. Ooh, five of y'all. With five, I'd have to say maybe let's talk about 15 apiece.
Make
You
it
know,
an even 20 each so that 5 times 20 is, and I point at Otto.
We're gonna have to practice some mathematics one of these nights. It's 100.
I know it. I'm just testing you. That's right. 100.
100 gold pieces. Boy, oh boy, you really putting me back. But you know, to do my duty as a person who protects the people in this town, um, I guess I'll take the responsibility of paying you all out. So 100 gold total. Uh, split amongst y'all as you see fit, and
No, I want it specified that we each get 20, please.
I pull out my notary equipment again.
all right, all right. Okay. Yeah. That doesn't really affect me. So yeah, you guys can we can do is 20 a pop. You want five different contracts, or how you want to do this? Like, is it
I can do
whoever
this
gets there
one.
first wins, or you know?
I want to ask a quick question. This is an official mission, right? You want us to tail the mayor of Side Street, and you want it notarized.
Yeah, maybe notary is not the best way to go about this, but how about this? I can go home after we leave here, and I can come back tomorrow with 50 of your gold, and I'll distribute it out. Give you all a 10 a pop, right? Because that's half of 50. After
I
half of
look over
100, I
it.
give you.
Otto, make sure.
I give you 10 a pop now, and then another 10 upon completion of said job. If there's nothing, there's nothing. Just tailing for, let's say, for 100 gold. I'm gonna say probably like 3 days. Nothing crazy.
Okay, isn't that gonna make? And I lean over to Zeke and I'm like, "Is your audition scheduled? Is that gonna make you late for your audition?"
I was thinking that same thing.
Oh, it girl, it's fine. It's a rolling thing, and honestly, the way my talent be, I don't really have to worry about when, where. I can show up when I want to, and get it, because again, I am the baddest bitch, and
You
I
know,
will
that's
get
true.
this.
That is true. Okay.
So what
And you
exactly
just
is
back to you real quick, and for 20 gold, shit, I've done a lot worse for 20 gold. Okay.
so what exactly is weird about the mayor? Because being weird isn't necessarily illegal, right? I do some weird things. For example, I like to collect small porcelain figures of cows and then destroy them in new and interesting ways. I call it knick-knack paddywhack.
Yeah. Well, that is fair. That is a fair thing to admit to a stranger that you do. But yeah, the mayor,
Funny.
he's been, I would say, erratic. Like, I honestly think that he would have thrown y'all in jail today, had we all not really kind of put him in a corner as to not. And it's just not really a way to govern. You know, really, he's not. He's just kind of being a bad mayor, and he didn't used to be a bad mayor. He used to be like a pretty reasonably smart and compassionate guy. Like cared about the people and so on and so forth. But he really kind of just snapped one day,
Did
and
It's fair. You want consistency in your governorship.
yeah, he lost a lot of weight. His eyes started getting all googly like. Hair
can I
started
ask,
falling out.
Mr. Sheriff, have any shady folks, I mean besides Raven, have any shady folks made their way into town in the past? Maybe before or around the time that the mayor started acting funny.
I lean over to Raven and I fake whisper, "Is it just me or is Woody just kind of a dick?"
There's nothing illegal about being shady.
There's nothing legal about being shady. You're right, but there is a correlation between shadiness and illegality.
Correlation is not
Zeke is
causation.
absolute dick.
Um,
Okay, but question. Otto,
Atrot.
Trot. Okay, and Andrew.
Woody, but go for it.
Is there anything illegal about following someone?
Well, I
Not
can
a
take
Taryn.
that one. There's nothing inherently wrong with. Really, none of what we're doing is illegal per se. It's more of more social faux pas than anything else. It's not really a directly illegal thing I'm asking you to do.
Where does
I'm really trying to.
where does the mayor reside?
We should not do the any.
He lives kind of on the outskirts of town in one of those big houses.
The only big house, or is there a certain one?
It's the biggest house for sure, but I mean there are other houses that are slightly big. My house is not small, but it's not as big as the mayor.
While everyone else is discussing stuff, Raven will just go ahead and pick up and walk on out.
Oh, is that normal? I say to Bronwyn. Is that normal for her to just leave in the middle of a conversation?
Yeah, she does that. You get used to it.
Okay. Well. And did you finish your chili?
Yeah.
Me?
It's like half eaten.
Oh.
Raven.
I'm getting real nervous. You keep asking about the chili, man.
Don't worry. I just wanted to know if you finished the chili or not. Don't crazy with that.
Roll a Constitution check. You shit your pants.
If I can, I don't know if he'll want it, but I want to finish most of my chili and take the last little bit out to Mark.
Okay, for sure. And Mark is just so yeah. Do you want to describe Mark?
Yeah, Mark's a big lizard.
Like how big?
Like he's my steed. I ride on him, so he's big. He's got like green scales, except like a little bit of red on his back, leading down his tail. And he's got a saddle on him, and I ride him around.
Is it like that lizard in Star Wars that Obi-Wan
That's what I
rides?
was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I do not like Star Wars, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I've made you watch Attack of the
I don't know.
Clones.
Something.
Yeah, and I trauma blocked it, so.
It's the lizard that goes and it's super annoying, but
It's
other than
just
that,
like a big, it's just
No,
like a
that's-
big lizard. It walks around on all fours, has a saddle.
Yeah, yes. Yep, it's like the Star Wars lizard, apparently.
sweet. I don't mean to sort of sidetrack, but you don't like Star Wars?
No,
Wow.
they're not very very good movies. Most people
What?
just like them for the nostalgia. They're like, I liked it when I was a kid. I didn't watch it when I was a kid. So I watched it as an adult and I could actually think about, is this a good movie? And the answer is no. Sorry.
I've been barking at
These
this tree for
cowboys.
so long, man.
Yeah.
I'm flabbergasted.
I would watch the last like
Flabbergasted.
4.
The last 3 don't matter that much, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are, well, take or leave one, but the rest are masterpieces.
I would have been all right.
I liked Rogue One.
Rogue One was excellent. Rogue One is maybe the best. A New Hope is really good, but Rogue One is really good.
I didn't like the rest, though. I'm sorry.
What? Empire Strikes Back is
Empire
as
Strikes
close
Back is
to
really
as
good.
perfect movie as you can get.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to deal with this
Sorry.
I see one person at least is I guess starting the mission.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Is
It's
this
based.
now? You wanted us to follow him now? Is that what Raven went to do? Is she the only one that caught on to what was happening?
I thought you guys were going to take a break or something. Get rest, relax. Get some food in you. But I appreciate a diligent employee, I guess.
I'm good to go. I was
Yeah.
barely hurt.
No, I
You
think.
bled all over chili.
What? What's
No,
that?
you
Why are
said
you
all
asking
over
about the
chili.
chili again?
You didn't notice him bleeding on the chili?
He's talking about me bleeding. You're not eating your chili?
No, I am.
Oh, okay. No, he was talking about me bleeding, Megan, all over the chili.
Oh,
Yeah.
I literally just heard chili, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
Are you guys gonna finish your chili before you leave?
I just want to know who's finished the chili.
Like the bartender's just standing there staring at us. Eat it.
Eat the chili.
Like the chick from Smile. It's just...
Never seen it.
Oh man, it's horrifying. But anyway.
Yeah, so I guess we should go catch up with Raven, right?
I mean, I think if she wanted us to come, she would have asked.
I
She
get
doesn't
the
say
impression
much.
she wouldn't have. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. She doesn't say much.
My point is, she doesn't need. She's fine. I think she's probably better off without certain people witnessing.
Well, I'm not old-fashioned or anything, but I believe in chivalry. But if you say she's fine, then
I mean, you haggled mercilessly. I feel like, define chivalry for me? Maybe it has a different meaning where I'm from.
I'm sure it does. And let's not argue over semantics or definitions. Dragon
trying to
forbid.
understand. I mean,
Raven's got bad bitch energy.
Raven definitely has bad energy. I agree. and
Yeah, I know.
and bitch energy equally.
Zeke, I need clarification on the word bad. Because it's being used very interchangeably.
Oh, it's kind of like fuck. It's just one of those words that kind of just it really depends on content. Like it's more of a state of mind than it is a definition. You'll get
Like,
it.
Here's an example, Otto. I am a badass. You, after you eat that chili, will have a bad ass.
I'm not hearing a difference.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Don't worry. We got at least a week to the city, so we'll figure it out once you get it. So
I reckon
I
we'll
guess
leave. Go
I'll
ahead.
just finish writing up this contract. You guys can give it a look over, give it a sign. Raven do the same when she gets back. We'll be all squared away.
That sounds good. And I reckon Raven can give us an idea of what she's up to when she gets back or tomorrow morning?
Yeah, and I think on that note, I'm going to call it for the game.
Nice. Solo mission.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I gotta kind of draft up a solo mission, stuff. So this is great. Thank you so much for working with me in the game. I think this is gonna be a really really fun one.
Yeah, I
so
like
far
it so
very
Yeah,
far.
good.
so far it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Cool atmosphere. I like the characters kind of melding together in funny ways.
Yes.
Yeah, this is already a good dynamic. So yeah, Dan, you could take it out, or I could do it, whatever.
Got it. I'll
Figure out,
take
I
it.
guess.
All right, folks. But you heard it. We're going to be closing out this episode right here. Be sure to tune in next week where we will continue on with our D&D series. Come and see our what happens to Raven on her solo mission and see what other antics the group has in store. But tune into us this weekend as we continue our gaming stream. As far as what game we're continuing, we'll find that out this weekend.
TCD.
But once again, thank you all for all who had joined, watched, supported us. Be sure to give us a follow. It really helps us out. We're at 69. As much as I'd like to see that 69 number, we really want to see that go up. So please give us a follow. You'll be notified anytime we're streaming. Check out our Twitter at the CBOG for any news and updates about our channel. Even though we don't regularly update it, we'll work on that. And check out our YouTube channel, Central Bureau of Gaming, for all of our previous D&D content. If you want to watch some of our previous stuff, and hopefully we'll get this stuff up, and so you can rewatch it whenever you need. With that being said, once again, thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time.